Yo, what's up? It's your boy Jonathan Belcher doing this quick video for you guys today. And in this video, I'm going to be talking to you about how to diversify your investment portfolio and how to quit your 9-to-5 job in 2021. First off, I want to say I appreciate those of you who have been subscribing to my channel, those of you who have been engaging and commenting. Please drop a comment below this video if you get value from this video. Continue to subscribe to my channel. My name is Jonathan Belcher. First off, we're going to start off with our daily affirmation. I am rich. I am financially free. I am financially prosperous. Money flows to me effortlessly and abundantly. I am wealthy. I am healthy. I am loved. I am rich. I am financially free. I am financially prosperous. Money flows to me effortlessly and abundantly. I am wealthy. I am healthy. I am loved. Now, in this video, I really want to talk about what it's going to take for you to truly quit your job in 2021 or within the next, because right now we're in November, right? So we have like a month left before 2021. But I want to just tell you exactly, give you a little bit, some pieces of my story, It's kind of a little windy out here. So please just tune out the noise from the wind if there's some noise from the wind, and pay close attention to every word coming out my mouth. So the way that you quit your job in 2021 is, the most important thing is you have to be in position to quit your job. So what that means is that if you're in a job right now, you're working a current job right now, and you want to get out of that job, I want you to look at the income that you're making from your job, right? And take 10% and save it every single week. And that 10% that you save from your job, or it could be 15%, whatever you choose, 10%, 15%, or even 20, it depends on what your situation is. But if the best you could do is 10%, that's fine. Take 10% and you put it to the side, and what you do with that money is you look for opportunities. You look for things to invest in. Businesses to invest in that's gonna allow you a bigger return, right? Because it's not about the money you make from your job, it's about what you do with the money you make from your job. And I learned that at a very young age. My dad told me that at a very young age. He said, John, it's not about the money you make from your job, it's about what you do with the money you make at your job. And fast forward today, that's probably the reason why I don't work a 9-to-5 job, right? But I'm telling you, money is a tool, right? Money is a tool. Most people just get money from their job and they just spend it on the things that they want, and then they gotta go back to their job every single week to replenish their bank account, to replenish their money. But that's a vicious cycle to be in, because you stay stuck, right? You can never quit if you keep doing that. If you keep getting paid every single week and all your money is going straight to bills and there's no freed up opportunities, no things that will allow you to make money in your sleep, then how are you going to become financially free? How are you going to become financially free? So this is the reason why I help people make money online in a business opportunity called email processing system. Because the main thing I like about it is there's no overhead, right? No crazy monthly investment fees. You don't have no crazy bills. You could be in business for an extremely minimum amount and still make a large amount of income. And the next thing that I love about it so much is that it's educational based. So when you plug into the opportunity, you learn how to market, you learn how to get leads online, you learn how to get traffic online, you learn how to get sales online, and literally you put yourself in position to be able to make money in your sleep. Whereas when I used to work as a security guard, I used to work at Babies R Us, and I used to work at a car dealership. None of those jobs allowed me to make money in my sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd have to go there, and every single week I'd get my paycheck, and then after I go running some errands, buying some things, getting a little food and stuff, a couple days in, it's time to replenish my account again. I gotta go back to work, right? And this is a vicious cycle that doesn't really allow freedom. It just allows you to be comfortable. It may allow you to be complacent, but it doesn't allow you to really, really transcend and ascend to your highest potential. So the next thing I wanna say is not, after I just talked to you about, it's not about the money you make, it's about what you do with the money you make, right? Now, the next point I wanna make is that don't let people box you in. Don't let people box you in or limit you. This is very, very important, because something that held me back for so many years is that I used to think that, I don't want to talk too much about the fact that I rap and I make music, right? But now I don't give a damn. I'm letting you know, yes, I make music, I also rap, but I'm a businessman first. But I love to make music. I got into internet marketing because I wanted to learn how to actually market music. But it just so happened that I realized that internet marketing is also an opportunity to quit your job and to become, self-sufficient. So don't let nobody box you in. Like, even if you're in business and you have something else that you really like to do, let's say you like to sing, or you like to paint, or you're in a business but you like to design clothes on the side or something like that. Maybe that's your business in itself. But what I'm trying to say is that don't just be like, oh, I just want to focus on this business. I'm not gonna focus on my talents at all because I'm scared of who won't join me in my business. Don't think like that, right? That thought process messed me up for years. Now, the way that I'm thinking about things is like, you got to think of yourself this way too. Like, you're a brand, right? You're not just a businessman, a businesswoman. You're a brand. You're a valuable person, and you have things of value to share with people. You have talents, you have gifts, you have information, you have experiences, and you combine all of that stuff, and all of that stuff is what makes you an individuality. So you being yourself in business and in life is gonna allow you a lot of success, because there's only one you, and there's power in that. There's power in understanding that, look, I'm the only one who can speak this way. I'm the only one who can sing this way. I'm the only one who can make music this way. I'm the only one who can act this way. I'm the only one who can teach this way. What I'm trying to say is really, really, really hone in on your skills and your talents. And it doesn't matter if you have strengths, you still want to be working on weaknesses, right? So all in all, everything I'm talking about, you're probably saying, what does this have to do with quitting your job? It has a lot to do with quitting your job. It has a lot to do with quitting your job, because so many people are held back from opportunities because they're listening to mommy, they're listening to daddy, they're listening to friends, they're listening to family, they're listening to everybody who don't have what they want. So that's my third point. Who has what you want? What do you want, right? What would you be doing if time and money wasn't an issue for you? What would you be doing? Would you want to go to the 9-to-5 job you're going to every day right now? Or would you prefer to do something different? What do you want? Do you want a beautiful mansion? Do you want a condominium? What do you want? Do you want to have a regular house but be able to travel, focus more of your money on traveling and experiences? What do you want out of life? Do you want to be able to spend more time with the children at home? What do you want out of life? Because once you get clear on what you want, then you can start taking actions on the steps. And if you know you want financial freedom, I would recommend getting into a business. You could lock arms with me in email processing system and start earning $100 plus per day, being your own boss, doing some internet marketing and stuff, helping people to get started in a business with you where they can also learn and they can also grow. But most importantly, they have an opportunity to win. They have an opportunity to quit their job. But you can't let people box you in. You know what I mean? You can't let people talk you out of really living your full potential, because I used to have the mindset where it's like, oh, if people find out I make music, they're not going to want to do business with me. And that was such a foolish mindset, because the people who are truly here and the people who truly matter, they're going to do business with you anyway. You know what I mean? That's not going to matter to them. Actually, they're going to appreciate you 100 times more for sharing with you little bits and pieces in different aspects to you. You know what I'm saying? So in 2021, we need some thought leaders. We need more thought leaders in 2021. I look around, especially in my community, in the black community, a lot of the young guys are killing each other. And really and truly what they lack is guidance. What they lack is guidance. And I'm not saying quitting your job is the way to stopping violence. But what I am saying is that if you don't have a job and you have time freedom, that time, the more of our people who has time freedom, that's more time that we can unify, organize, strategize, and create a better future for our people. But when we're bogged down by a 9-to-5 job where a third of our day is given to somebody else in their vision, what starts to happen is now it's like such a large chunk of your life and your energy is given to that person's vision, that company's, corporate America's vision, that the things that truly matter in society on a social level can't get changed. Because really and truly, the people who can change things are us, the people. We the people. We're the ones who can really change things. And I know that through entrepreneurship, through being a boss, you're in a better position to provide opportunity to other people as opposed to working a 9-to-5 job. I'm not saying you can't help people with a 9-to-5 job. I'm not saying that. You can definitely still help people in various ways with a 9-to-5 job. But what I'm saying is that if you're successful as an entrepreneur, you can provide jobs to people. You can provide opportunities to people. You can provide tasks to people. You can pay your family. You can have your family work in business with you. You can put them on payroll. You know what I'm saying? And you can really make your vision come true, is what I'm trying to say. You can really make your vision come true, whatever that is. I know for me, a big part of time freedom is that having the time to write music. That could be a time-consuming thing, to create music, to create new content, to come on YouTube every single day and present new content. All of this takes time to prepare. All of this takes time to execute on. And you need time to do that. You know what I mean? You need time and you need energy to do that. So in 2021, the way that you quit your job is you got to be open to listening to people who are headed in the direction where you want to go or have a similar vision to you. That's number one. Number two, you can't be afraid to invest into yourself. You cannot be afraid to invest into yourself. If you're in a job where you can't invest into yourself, well, I think that's an issue in itself, where you probably have to invest into yourself, no matter, like, you're kind of forced to free up some type of money to get more money coming in. The third thing is, don't let anybody box you in. Don't let anybody box you in. Don't let anybody tell you, oh, you're doing this, you should only do this. Like, look at my comments on YouTube. You'll see idiots saying things all the time. They'll come on my YouTube and they'll say things like, oh, you're not in Herbalife anymore. Oh, now you're in EPS. Well, oh no. Oh, now you're making music. No, idiot, I do all of them. Yes, I have Herbalife clients. Yes, I'm provide business opportunity through email processing system, right? For people who don't have an opportunity to make money online, people who are new to making money online, as well as, yes, I make music. Yes, all three combined is what makes me as a person. So you could do the same thing. You could do the same thing, but you can't let nobody box you in, and you cannot be so sensitive when people criticize you. In life, people are always going to criticize you. They're going to criticize you whether you're doing good, whether you're doing bad, whether you have a 9-to-5 job, whether you own a company, whether you're rich, you're poor, smart, dumb, black, white, tall, short, whatever. People are always going to criticize you. But all that matters is that you know who you are, and you know what you want out of life. Because if you're not clear on what you want out of life, well then, things that are not conducive to your path are going to come before you in life, and you're going to jump on those opportunities, and they're going to derail you because they're not in line with what you truly want. They're not in line with your true purpose and your true calling. You know what I mean? So I know for sure the only way I was able to quit my job is because I focused more on a purpose and a calling, and I combined that with business opportunity. That's all I did. And anybody could really do that if you truly want to be successful. You know what I mean? If you truly want to be successful, you combine a calling with an opportunity, and you can quit your job. You combine a calling with an opportunity, and you can quit your job. That's how it works. But don't let people box you in. Don't let people make you feel like you can only do one thing. Take your favorite artist, for example. Take a musician. I don't know. Who's a great musician? All right, let's think for a second. 50 Cent, right? Everybody knows 50 Cent. Does 50 Cent only make rap music? No. Or does he also have businesses? He also has businesses. You know what I'm saying? He also has businesses. Does 50 Cent only have the show Power? No. He has other shows. He has liquor endorsements. Let's take another artist. Who's another artist? You can think of another artist. Who's another big artist? Jay-Z, another person like that. Nicki Minaj, another person like that. Who else? Michael Jordan, another person like that. Michael Jordan is a talented basketball player who took his income from basketball and started opening up restaurants, sneaker deals. You know what I'm saying? One thing I don't agree with that he did was he invested into prisons, I believed. And I don't agree with that. Anything that is meant to hold people back and confine them and strip them of their freedom, I don't agree with. Especially if what they've done don't match up to what their consequences. You know, I don't believe anybody has the right to take away somebody's freedom. You know what I mean? Unless they're ultimate menace to society. Other than that, I don't believe anybody has the right to do that. But because I'm all about freedom. I'm all about, and what does freedom, what is freedom? That's subjective in itself, right? To me, just to answer the question, to me, freedom is the ability to do what you want, when you want, and at the same time, you're doing it gracefully, and it's impacting people in a positive way all at the same time. You're able to do what you want, when you want, and it's impacting people in a positive way at the same time, right? I think that's ultimate freedom. You know, because just this morning, I could have decided not to do this video, but I decided to do this video. So all of us have choices, and I don't think that, I believe there's an entrepreneur in everybody. You know, they say that entrepreneurship is only for some people. I get that to some degree. That entrepreneurship is only for some people, but not really though, because when you go to a job, the only difference is that the job has structure. So the boss at your job gives you a list of tasks and objectives to follow every single day, and you have to execute on those objectives or else the job fires you. But the thing is that, imagine if you gave yourself objectives, and imagine if you gave yourself tasks to do every single day as an entrepreneur. Isn't that the same thing as what you're doing for your job, but except you're doing it for yourself? So imagine the 8 hours you put into a job, imagine you put that into building an empire, an online presence online where people can pay you forever and ever and ever. Because when you talk about quitting your job and using online opportunities like email processing system, what it really is about building something that grows and grows. It compounds over time. And people all over the world, they start finding you and they start wanting to do business with you because they like what you're talking about. They like what you represent. They like your message. They like your vision. And my vision is I want people, I want to create 1,000 financially free people. People who don't have to work a 9-to-5 job. I've already done it. I haven't gotten into the hundreds yet, but my goal is to create 1,000 financially free people and families, 1,000 different families financially free through online opportunities like EPS. Because I think as a society, we're gonna need more freedom. We're gonna need more time to focus on things to help people in a better way. You know, I feel like 9-to-5 jobs limit us in a lot of ways, and it helps us in a lot of ways. You know, it limits us in a lot of ways, and it helps us in a lot of ways. Most people, with their 9-to-5 job, that's all they have. They just make money from their 9-to-5 job, and there's really nothing else that they feel they have to do. But all of us, there's one thing, it's what you do for a living is one thing, but what you do for your calling and your purpose is a whole nother thing. Your calling and your purpose is what's gonna make you rich, okay? Your calling and your purpose, following your calling and walking in the steps of your purpose, the journey of your purpose, that's what's gonna make you rich. I'm telling you right now, that's what's gonna make you rich. Because it's not something that you have to do. You know what I mean? I don't have to make YouTube videos. I don't have to wake up in the morning and decide to give value to the world. I don't have to go to the studio and record music. But I choose to do it. And because it's extra in society, that's something that will always be held up to a high regard by other people. Because it's extra. It's like, it's not just the bare minimum. It's not like, all right, this person is about so much more. So I challenge you to be about so much more. I challenge you to be more in the millionaire mindset and to start to realize that you have power in you. Look in the mirror at yourself and say, look, you could do this well, you could do that well. Just put it all together, organize it. Organize your strengths, organize your talents in something that's gonna allow it to reach its full potential and maximize your income. The 9-to-5 job doesn't have to hold you back. It's cool, you have a 9-to-5 job, take 4 hours every single day and focus it on creating your vision, making your vision come true. Because so many people, they retire and they still gotta go back to work because their job failed them somehow or another, right? They put in 20, 30 years of their life into a job, they retire and they're still struggling. To me, I would rather take my chances, I would rather roll the dice for myself. You know what I mean? That's just how I think about it. I would rather take my chances working for myself because I'm not gonna fire myself ever. And in the process, I'm growing as my character is growing as a person. I'm growing in knowledge. I'm growing in understanding. I'm growing in discipline and consistency. That's the last thing I want to leave you with before I end this video. The two things that most people, the two main reasons why most people don't quit their job is because of they're not consistent and they're not disciplined enough. You got to be consistent. You got to be disciplined. Anything that you choose to embark on, any journey that you choose to embark on, you want to be consistent in that, and you want to be disciplined, because that's the only way you're going to see growth. When I say being, you know, like it's just like working out at the gym. You know, you Herbalife distributors that I work with, you know how it is. You can't just go to the gym on today and then not go for another 2 weeks and expect change. You got to go to the gym. You got to make it a routine. You got to say, look, 4 to 5 days a week, I'm going to the gym. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Now, you'll notice over the weeks, you'll see an improvement. You'll see that your body is starting to change because of the consistency and the discipline that you have. And the same that goes for that goes for life and business and success. Showing up is so important. Showing up for your business, you know, showing up for your family. Just showing up for the things that's gonna really help you, not only you, but the people around you, is what's gonna allow you to quit your 9-to-5 job in 2021. And now it's funny, I didn't talk too much, you know, I spoke a lot about things that I didn't speak too much about money in this video, right? Because I know that it's the things that money can't buy is what actually brings in the money. Ironically, it's the things that money can't buy that brings in the money. Everybody thinks punching the clock is what brings in the money. Cool, it does. But that's because you're under another person's vision. So you're paid by a clock. Really and truly, money comes from people. Really and truly, money comes from people. So if you can find out ways to be of service to people in your own way, you're gonna make money. There's gonna be somebody out there who wants what you have to offer, who wants the opportunity you have to provide. Now I want to say shout out to Jamaica, shout out to the UK, shout out to India, shout out to Australia, shout out to the United States, of course. Shout out to everybody in those countries who are joining my 300 to Freedom team and email processing system. I really appreciate you trusting and locking arms with us. We're heading for nothing but financial freedom, more prosperity and abundance, and we're gonna reach millions and millions of people in the 300 to Freedom movement. We're gonna reach millions and millions of people. The other day I had somebody say to a friend of mine, oh, talking about me in my YouTube video, oh, he just likes to hear himself talk, right? John just likes to hear himself talk. That's why he has a YouTube channel. Well, I guess 5,000 plus other people like to hear me talk too. 5,000 plus other people like to hear me talk too. And soon I'll be at 10,000 subscribers. Then after 10,000 subscribers, I'll jet off to 100,000 subscribers. I'm not giving up until I get to 1 million. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I don't care how long it takes. That's the mindset I have. That's the mindset I have. I don't care how long it takes. I don't care how long it takes. I'm gonna get there. I'm detached from the result. Gotta be detached from the result. You're gonna get the result. Just stay focused on the process. Stay focused on the process at hand. That's all you gotta do. Stay focused on the process at hand. The result is gonna come sooner than you think about it. But so many people they're so focused on the result that the process at hand in the present moment, they're missing out. They're missing out. You know what I mean? But you're not gonna miss out. You're no longer gonna miss out. You're gonna move powerfully, more powerfully than ever before moving forward after watching this video. You have a much better understanding of how to quit your job and really just how to reach your full potential in life. Not only as a worker, but also as a human being who has a purpose, a divine purpose here to share with the world. Without any further ado, that's how to quit your job in 2021. This is Jonathan Belcher. I'm gonna see you in the next video. Peace. Click the link below if you're trying to get started with me and make $100 plus per day in email processing system, working for yourself on the side of your job or from home if you don't have a job. This is Jonathan Belcher. I'm gonna see you in the next video. Peace.